Okay, we're gonna take it over to there, Jesse.
Well, here's the great Veenstra Railroad Yard
Okay, mark that right there. Well,
In-
Grandpa has
in the process.
video, so I guess we better let him see it go around once, huh? Run.
Right by Becca's head. There it goes.
Right along the streams and the mountains.
Isn't that beautiful? I love the painting on the walls too.
To the tunnel,
Whoop.
come out this other side. Yeah. Now which one, where do you think? No?
I didn't. There's a there. Daddy.
They're pretty solid little cranes, aren't there?
think they are,
Aren't they? I mean, they're.
Some of them, a couple of ones that we haven't been able to get to work right.
I imagine you buy quality and you do pretty well.
Okay, how's that one doing, Dan?
Go ahead.
Up here.
Nice
meeting you, Bill.
Take good care now.
Okay. Then
I'll put the caboose on here when it comes by.
okay. Oh, okay. Comes out back there.
That's great.
Now here's got the biggest challenge of its
Oh
tire
yeah, this is the big one here.
line here.
Yeah, well, see,
Oh.
The bad spot.
hold on.
Roger's got to.
Yes.
He's got to keep him going there.
Okay.
That's the only spot we have trouble with anymore.
Every
Over here,
place
that
else
doesn't quite make it up. It's not enough.
doesn't have enough
Yeah,
power.
so we don't-
Yeah, just give it a little
You get that
little
little
help there.
Maybe just a
Now
little
it's good.
lower grade, huh?
That one's taken off.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have it off. Oh, no, it's not off. Okay.
Well, that's great. Sandra did all the wall murals.
You gotta shut it off.
That's really great.
It's not going?
Well,
I had to set it.
We're still not used to
We're not used to all the switches
all
and
the
so
switches and stuff.
There's
Stand it up, right?
6
What a mountain in the corner.
10
Wow.
controls here, plus the, besides the speed control, so.
Let's see what you got over there.
We have a lot of switches.
Oh yeah.
Got 10.
Boy. Yeah, was that you, Roger? Roger, was that you?
What idea?
The whole,
Well,
just
kinda
doing
worked
it,
together
building
on
it.
it. I built it. I basically built it.
Uh-huh.
But Steve did a lot, I would say, most of the planning, actually, the layout.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the wiring.
And he did all the wiring, he did all of the scenery
I did this.
finishing. Sandra did the painting, and
Oh, yeah.
we had a real expert there.
Boy, I cut right out of the piece of plywood.
And of course, we need some bridge.
Yeah, we need
More
bridges,
bridges.
trees.
Move just a little bit to the left so I can...
Be at a distance, so.
What's in the distance?
Mhm.
Right. Is it this?
It's winter over on this side.
Yeah, we have seasons, winter, fall, and summer over here.
Now we're
And this one is unknown yet, that's left to be developed. Yeah. What a nice place to sit in and be comfortable.
Yeah, she's great too.
Oh, you're eating that snake now, huh?
Ooh, you're eating a snake?
What does it taste like?
You put your coat on? Huh?
Watch out, Sandra.
It's all gone.
There's still a little bit left.
Okay.
Put your coat on?
Get your blanket?
Our plan here. we have to
You
go
got your
up-
blanket,
we're gonna
man?
go visit
So don't forget your blanket.
Wait, not touch it, except for maybe this emergency or this.
You don't want to sit.
But it'd be really hard to do that, because it's there, right? And you.
I can do either one.
You can do either one.
Hey, Becca.
Yeah,
You
local
need a
fences,
floor.
oh, yeah. That's the main work, because the churches and stuff over there, they're operating, they're existing, oh yeah, they're existing, they're growing,
How come Becca
and
has
they
one
just
out?
don't have certain resources like education and buildings. So we did build some buildings, but with the building, you mentioned
Supposed to be in there, right?
Right,
participation.
this one's
We
empty.
require that the congregation do 10% of whatever
1, 2,
mission
3,
work
4,
puts
5,
in.
6. Go ahead,
So
Sean.
we get a work group coming down, they bring $3,000, and, whatever, 10 person work hours,
I would move this one away
or,
from Becca,
actually
or
be
she
about 100
Go
or
ahead,
whatever
move
days,
that one, Jenna.
we require that the people from the church do 10% of that, at least. You know, at least 10% of that. And then plus whatever we leave that we don't finish. We'll paint it.
Yeah, you wanna get
We
Jenna,
won't finish
Sean,
off
to
the
move
benches,
that
we might
other
build
one.
rough benches.
I do not
One,
It's,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can I go?
Uh-huh.
Put the cement floor, but we won't finish, you
Oh.
know, like the walls or whatever, they have to do that.
1, 2,
But that's beyond, above and beyond legal what we're talking
You
about.
can do that?
10%. Because it's the only way, otherwise the people just kind of sit down and it's nice, they're good. And then the
Good
building
job, Jenna.
comes a year later,
Jenna,
Yeah,
and they, oh, by the way, look at this thing is rotting out, you know, the point two.
Good
it's
job,
rotting out.
Jenna Soupy
I said,
Doopy.
"Oh,
just have his
when
hair.
are you gonna fix it? You know, they said, no, when are you gonna fix it? I said, well, it's not our building.
Okay, we did enough of
You
that.
can have it done, believe me.
And if it's not there, and no participation, then it's,
Oh, I didn't get
mine
it.
will just let it fall apart.
Oh,
But if it
No, sometimes it gets mad.
Becca?
No,
Now,
I
I never lived in
No.
a rented
Yeah.
place that it wasn't better when I left.
From Debbie, through,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
and when they visited
He's growling a little bit. and-
Yeah, they're really struggling all the time. Gary, of course, is living on the edge
Quite
too.
sure about that.
Oh, he's
Now, you do have to watch him.
No, don't chase me around that camera.
So you can't,
very good. Wow. Yeah, I bet.
There's Becca and Jenna.
Oh, yeah.
Same house.
Wow. Now,
Lloyd?
what about Rhonda? Is she?
Luann, our teacher. First year teacher, what grade? Ninth grade. Oh, wow. And that's English?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's all in the piece. Freshman English.
Well, you get them while when they really need help, don't you?
Yeah, they could use some help sometimes. Yeah, should I roll that or what?
Okay, moving on. Simon says jump up and down. Oh, yeah. Can you see it now? I'm getting tired. Simon says stop.
Gay. I virtually refuse to use the word gay in describing a homosexual sodomite.
The way we so often approach issues, I'm so adamantly one side versus the other. I mean, even that video, just as an example, is like, and it presented some shocking facts, which obviously needed to be presented. And it sort of makes some implications which, really need to be followed up. They're pretty serious, but again, they don't deal with the other side of it. Like, what happened those 40 or 50 days in Koresh, holed up in that place? What was the process that could have potentially
Yeah.
avoided the end
But
from
then,
his side?
but everything we have heard is from the other side
Well,
to the same
exactly.
degree.
Exactly, and that's the problem, I guess, when you start responding.
But they're the ones that have the power.
Wrong, I believe Koresh was.
Mhm.
And I don't know enough about him,
Right.
but it seems that I certainly would not have aligned myself with somebody like him. But yet, if they can do this to him, they
That's
can
the
do it
point.
to anybody.
They've already stated, sort of semi-publicly, that the next step will probably be to take a harder look at, what's the group up in there in Montana? Elizabeth Clare Prophet?
Can we wrestle?
Sure, that's the goal.
Religious or political,
And to
It'll
convince
take
the public
hours, Timmy, to untangle
that when they
this
go
knot.
further,
We
it's
just have to
necessary.
work and work. You think that's pretty neat, huh? What's the agenda? I don't understand. This is not in the kitchen. What's the agenda with sort of religious extremists? They're certainly not looking for the purity of the church.
They cannot stand fundamental Christians,
Well, that's true.
and that's the next step. It might be 2 or 3 more steps, I don't know.
Well, let's see when they bump Limbaugh.
Like I was telling Joan, Everett Sullivan, that's his name. The pastor of the, was it, pastor of the Baptist church in first padlocked church in America.
Oh,
He had
wow.
a school, and they refused to knuckle under to the authorities on the schools. Their church school wouldn't allow them to tell them what they would teach at seven.
That's about 10 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah. And they came in while they were in a prayer meeting, as a matter of fact, and drug them out, handcuffed a lot of the men, drug them out, threw them outside while they forced the people to leave, and padlocked the church. He was in prison for a number of days, and about 30 days after he was in, the judge and he said the judge certainly wasn't required to bring me in his chambers and to talk to me about it, but they brought him out, took him up in his judge's chambers and asked him why he wouldn't give up on this and why he continued to pursue this. And said, well, the state cannot tell us what to do. The judge took out a copy of his charter with the state of Nebraska as a corporation, and said, if the state can give you the license or the authority to do business in this state as a 501c3 organization under law of the IRS, what makes you think we don't have the right to do what we did? And he told the judge, I repent in your presence, I repent before God Almighty, and I guarantee you that the day I walk out of prison is the day that we rescind our charter with the state of Nebraska. And he did, and he commenced to help form an organization called the Coalition of Unregistered Churches. There are over 5,000 Baptist churches today that have rescinded their 501c3 status and are not tax deductible corporations.
Wow.
He said the state will not tell us what to do.
Right.
Ultimately, any 501c3 chartered corporation operating as a church will someday be told what they can and cannot say. It's coming.
And we have to make that decision whether we're willing to take the financial inconvenience and give up those benefits that the government gives us, or let the government tell us what we're going to do.
They are after, I think they are after fundamental Christianity. They have to take the extremists, exactly. They have, but humanism being a religion in itself, of course, you know what it's done in the school system, and in many churches, which reminds me, I've been wanting to ask you, Wayne, do you perchance know where I could determine whether a group is a member of the World Council of Churches?
You did it.
Put this away before you get close. We make some bread tonight. Want to watch it?
What you doing, Timmy?
Everything's supposed to be room temperature, so the ingredients are. I don't get bread flour, that's something I haven't bought. Regular flour. No, they
This is a very docile pussycat.
use bread flour when
Not very excited.
Don't tell me you're on video.
What are you doing, Jim?
Well, I'm not exhibiting good common sense, for one thing, but we're having a ball.
Are you enjoying it?
Joan and I have spent a lot of time working on this. It's a lot of fun. Haven't worked on a puzzle for many, many years, and it's been good therapy. Didn't get a lot of sleep as a result, but it was still a lot of fun.
You were up until about 4:30, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a little after 4 this morning. Yeah, I probably would have stayed here all night if I wouldn't have had to travel today.
Well, after you got up, you went right back to it again.
Yeah, we hit it for a little bit. Yeah, it's been very enjoyable.
That's a big whopper of a puzzle, too.
And fairly complicated
1,500 pieces.
of frustration.
Yep.
Do we need batteries for the,
Had a lot of
smoke
fun.
alarm?
Going pretty rapidly in this, so it's,
Yeah, I finally got most of the Christmas tree in.
You're two of a kind, you guys.
It's,
Well, I noticed we
challenge.
didn't get just a lot of help from Wayne.
No, we didn't get any help from Wayne, nor did I expect any. Nor did I expect any. This is not his thing.
Well, Jim, we've had a really good time with you here. It's
Well, you've been most gracious and kind, and I certainly have enjoyed being here. It's been a long time.
Whirlwind trip, but I guess we did quite a bit in
Got
a
a
short
lot.
time.
Yeah, sure did.
Did a lot of traveling.
I like to travel. It's one of the reasons I'm here. And who knows when that opportunity will present itself again. You have to take advantage of the opportunities when they do occur.
Well, try to make it out to see you sometime.
I hope so.
yeah, I really want to see that area.
We will try.
That's a great desire for me
Bingo.
to get out there. You got that last piece in? Well, we got to quit and go now.
There's one here that
There's
I
one
can't
here.
locate, but,
It'll show up.
and a couple little black ones, there's a
Yeah.
million of them.
Well, we got to get you to the aeroplane.
Yep, better run. One more piece. Happen to know where that
You
goes.
can't quit. Philadelphia covered with ice. Everywhere we look, there's about I was on the porch before when my batteries ran out, but here we are on this gorgeous morning with ice and snow. Everything is covered with about a half an inch to an inch of ice. And it's very beautiful, but extremely treacherous. We've been snowbound, icebound for 2 days now. That's the way January is in Philadelphia. And people are outside trying very hard to get the snow and the ice off their cars. Thick coating of ice. We are now in the third day of this ice storm, and we see the beauty of ice as it is formed, and the trees are still covered with ice, and it's approximately 15 degrees out here on a Sunday afternoon, and the little streets are like skating rinks. But thankfully we made it to church and home again and had a wonderful time of fellowship. Here we are again, the third major snowstorm in 3 weeks. This is quite a winter. There are about 6 inches of snow on the ground, and underneath there's still quite a bit of ice. January the 26th, 1994. We are getting our share of snow this year. And here's our backyard. Just covered with wet snow. About 6 inches deep.
An egg. Turn the light on.
There's one basket.
a pink balloon.
Wow, that's
My
nice.
basket where I put these.
You left it on the desk.
Here it is, honey.
What are you doing, Tim?
Grandpa's got a question for you.
Finding eggs.
Oh,
I open and I need that. Is it mine?
You can put it in your basket for now. Look for 6 each, and then we'll make sure that you got the right ones.
I got 3.
All right.
Gimme.
Don't go. You just look for yours.
oh, there's one over there on the other side of Mommy. Look. Look, there's one. See that round one right by your foot? Look at that. Yeah.
It's not one.
Oh,
Well, there's
There's
lots
one
of
in the
nooks
couch.
and crannies. They're in the dining room too, right?
Just say that.
well, I see one right from where I'm standing.
Look on the floor. You look closely.
Yeah, the eggs are all in the living room.
Oh, they're all in the living room?
Yeah, there's no eggs underneath the couch. Okay?
I know.
Maybe you should look up a little bit too.
Very good, Andrew. You saw Timmy find one and Timmy didn't pick it up. So he knew.
Mine.
Can you get that?
You got another orange one? Oh my.
Let's see how big I got. Hey, don't steal one of mine. I had 2 blue eggs, but now I have 1.
I'll bet one hatched and became a chickie.
There, it fell out.
It didn't become a chickie?
Climbing. Oh. There's another one. Here, let me take this off. There you go. Now, Andy, why don't you look over by the front door somewhere? Look
I got
up.
5.
He saw that one, and I think he's a. You can.
Oh,
That's pink, Mom.
I know. That's why he didn't get it before. But you put it in your basket for now. We'll just find all the eggs, and then we'll split them up, okay? There's 12 of them hiding. So how many do you have?
I have
How many
5.
do you have, Andy? Count them. No, you count. How many are there?
And I got 6 with ones in here.
You have 6? Oh, you found all the eggs then. What about the treasure hunt?
oh, you found all the eggs?
Huh? Where did that treasure hunt tell you to go look?
Window. 2.
Okay, read it to Andy. Try to think about where you might go. I'll take your basket for now.
We love you. Ah,
Boys.
boys.
Oh,
So, very much. Now, look. Well, this is sloppy.
Sloppy, huh? There's
There's eggs. Last is dishes. And that you should
shouldn't. I was like, shouldn't.
touch.
Glass dishes that you shouldn't touch. I found it right. attention to me. Great.
Great job. Good.
That's good.
Guys.
There's clearances underneath the table.
Ding. Doing eyes.
That's the word would.
Would you please get me a cup from
Of
ice? Rice? Cup of ice?
Mhm.
But I never heard of an ice cup.
a cup of ice. I mean, ice in a cup.
Okay.
No cups made out of ice. Where would you get me a cup full of ice, Andy?
What's this?
Sound it out. Grandpa?
Great grandpa.
No, just grandpa.
Grandpa
So just sit down.
and grandma. Every
No, except for look at it straight.
A
R.
all it
When grandpa and grandma are here,
and we are ate at home. We look like
like,
to hear them talk, and we use the
PH makes a f sound. Phone.
phone.
Where's their phone? Look around.
I know there's some. Here's a phone.
Uh-huh. Another one.
The first phone we found. I knew there was one. Somewhere, I knew there was a phone in here. It upstairs.
Straight.
Sit
Up
Up.
straight.
straight and do not
Ouch. Slouch.
That's a hard word.
slouch.
No, go like this. Supposed to sit up.
Slouch. Have you looked under a chair?
A certain. Certain.
Certain chair.
Rhymes with slouch.
Ouch.
Couch.
Couch.
It says, listen, Andy, let Andy think about it. It says, sit up straight and do not slouch. Have you looked under a certain couch?
Here's a couch.
A certain couch? Push that one down for Andy to find some. Push it down, please. No, not that. I'm out of his way, okay? Hey, Andy, Timmy found something underneath there. You look too. You know what's kind of funny?
What?
We were looking at that ball. They didn't even notice.
He did see something under the couch.
Oh.
I says, don't look there now.
But before, Andy saw that. Andy! What'd you find?
A bottle too.
A puzzle too.
Too.
Oh, you have a
You know what? What's the other thing?
The puzzle's for both of you, Tim.
Yeah.
What's in your basket, Tim?
What's this?
kite.
A kite.
And I found a balloon in my basket. Look at at this, it's full of peanuts.
Let's get some
Andy
bunnies or
hasn't
from
found his
grandma and
basket
grandpa,
yet.
okay? Andy, you didn't find your basket yet. You see that puzzle, Andy?
Look at
It's
this
backwards.
bunny.
This
Oh.
puzzle. It's got those life maps. Make the life map.
Oh.
There's a couple different pictures
Shoes
there.
match. Two different pictures on the same puzzle.
A book
Yeah.
about Paul. Another book.
Temptations of Jesus. And what
Andy, are
else?
you gonna find your basket?
Andy.
This is from your grandma and
Let's get
grandpa.
a picture of both of you with your baskets.
Why don't you show them that you appreciate your basket?
And your eggs are, did you check your eggs?
What eggs?
The ones you found.
Where'd they go?
They're plastic eggs. You know,
Yeah, the bag of eggs.
plastic eggs have something inside, don't they?
Oh, that's, where did they put those? I saw them, oh, they're right behind you, beside you.
Hey Andy, when you've done the puzzle, I'll help you look for your basket, okay, buddy?
Hey, 2 extra ones.
Yay.
Two other ones. I didn't.
What are we celebrating?
Easter.
Easter, but what's
What
Easter?
they are.
What is Easter, Timmy or Andy?
Jesus.
What then?
Jesus.
Jesus what? Was
Jesus.
Jesus born on Easter? No.
No.
What?
Listen,
Rose on Easter.
Rose on Easter, right.
Oh, you can do that.
Whoa.
Wow, another one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, you put stuff inside each of the
yeah,
eggs?
the eggs
Yeah.
have the candy in them.
Mhm.
You wanna see what it looks like? And we'll put it back, okay?
Oh, when you get back home, you go out there where it's nice
Yeah.
and windy and you can fly your kites.
We leave that stuff in there so we don't
We'll
lose
do
it.
something else when we get back home next week,
Yeah,
guys.
this was hard to open.
Yeah.
We should make a really big homemade kite sometime.
Yeah.
I mean, a really big one.
We're gonna do some rockets,
Look, another
probably.
one.
Are you?
Oh, yeah.
Got the little rockets. You find something, Andy?
Oh,
Andy
I
found
see
it.
it.
Hey, you
Lift it up.
found
You'll
it.
have, oh, well, I guess you can slide it out now.
Hey.
Oh, great, you found it.
Look what I
Found your
found.
basket, Andy.
Three of
Now,
these.
have him turn around this way.
What'd you use that?
3 of them. You may have one. Look at the different colors and pick which one you want.
Thanks.
Look at all this stuff. One of them.
Can you both look up here at me for a second?
Look up and down for a second. What do you say?
Happy Easter.
I'm gonna make them not.
You do?
What are the nuts in?
Yeah.
So you got a new
Well,
color?
I must say, this is a lot more than we ever did for you kids.
Oh,
We did Easter baskets and Easter egg hunts,
Oh,
but
I
we didn't do
remember.
all this.
Oh, I remember all kinds of things.
Clues and all
Well,
that stuff.
no, we didn't do clues
Yeah, we did this kind
necessarily.
of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it, but,
I remember kids looking all over the house for Easter
oh
eggs.
yeah, we would do Easter egg hunts.
Baskets. So it'd be as important as
There we go.
Incognito.
Hey, dude.
itself.
Cool dude.
Incognitos.
Well, that's a shame.
Cool dude here.
Turn the piece over,
Hey,
Andy. Turn
hey, Andy. Andy. You had his head down there.
Right here. Turn all the pieces over. Andy.
Look at that.
Picture.
Hi, Tim.
Get it when you can. You never know.
Hey,
which
Andy.
one's
Where are
coming
these
to.
in the car? You can just drop them down like that.
And you don't lose them.
And then you
Why are you eating like this, Tim?
Here's Andy being fed an apple. He's an invalid with his chicken pox. He's an invalid.
Not your jeans, your loose pants. Leave up here the other pants. Okay. Smile.
What's
Grandma.
going on?
He looks a lot better.
Oh, he's looking great. But I really like your long white train.
Come here, Andy. For you.
we don't fall in the stairs with that.
This way, Andy.
Underwear and all that. Get modest.
This has been quite a Memorial Day weekend here in Philadelphia. There's Scott hiding behind the paper. Kathy and Timmy and Mom have been playing Monopoly. Were you playing, Kathy?
I was watching.
Oh, you were watching. Who won this game, Tim?
I did.
Oh, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Did you? Really?
He won it fast. I think it lasted all of half an hour.
What was the last thing Grandma had to give up her money for?
It was just what she had. She had $3, and she landed on my $2, and she had $2 and paid for us. Yeah.
Go to the restroom.
Yeah, but guess what? I gave her money.
I thought she had to give it all up to go to the bathroom. This is the private life of pigeons. Little courting going on there. And look who we found here.
We didn't see you coming up the hill, so
Hi, Tim. Hey. Andy? Andy, do you like that here? One of our all-time favorite places is the Valley Green Inn. No, actually, Washington did not sleep here or eat here. Wasn't even built in Washington's day, but we always like to think about that. It was set up here in the mid-1800s and has been a favorite place for as long as we can remember. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Marcia.
Oh boy, you're gonna be a track runner.
He was running to the camera there, a smile on his face.
Was he?
Aw.
I'm trying to be a bear.
A bear? You rubbing your back on the tree? You gonna go pick some berries?
I'm looking for some.
Okay. You look for some berries. The tulip, from the tulip tree.
Here we are in action.
Yeah,
The great Wissahickon.
Very much, but it,
Oh, we're really glad that we caught you down here. Hi, Peter.
Had dropped down and you saw it?
yeah, there's a
You're
ring
on candid camera, Peter.
halfway.
That's right. There you are.
Tulip tree. Yes.
It's not the first time you've been on camera, right?
Right, that is true. That is true. Actually, we had a nice dinner together
Well, this feels
last
kind
year
of tropical.
over at this
Really getting
restaurant.
that way.
Remember?
Yes,
However,
Philadelphia.
we've had a very nice spring.
Birthday
Get
party.
a picture of the dog.
Your birthday.
I
That's right.
Get him on camera.
That's right.
place where
This is just one of my favorite places. What's his name?
Puff.
Hmm?
Well, Philadelphia can
Well,
have a
say it
very
so the
lovely
camera can
spring.
pick
If
it
you're
up.
in the Chestnut Hill area with the azaleas and...
What kind of dog is he, Peter? Do you know?
Dogwood.
Who's a Chinese dog?
Yeah, Chinese dog, a Lhasa Apso.
Oh, a Lhasa Apso. Did you ever hear that, Andy?
And he can't see.
Right, you can't see. He's about to get a bath
How old is
and a
Andy?
comb
3.5. He'll be
A bath
4
and a comb.
in July.
and a cut.
Oh.
But you can't comb, you cut.
Oh yeah, he can scratch. If he set his mind
And
to it.
Dottie, and Dottie, this is my friend Joan Brawning. She's a board member at Alpha.
Wonderful.
And you know my mother-in-law.
I don't.
You deliver packages back and forth
Oh,
all the
yeah.
time.
Hey.
You get whatever you can get.
Basting sauce for the
Yeah.
chicken.
Look at this business here. Look at this. Look
You're
what's...
on videos. You're forever going to be remembered for this moment. Lick it off yourself. What do you think that is? Good stuff.
But my
Oh, I know. Okay. All right. It's time to get a cloth.
no a spoon.
Spoon. Go ahead. Look what you can. You'll taste it. Good shot, kid. It's way up along the side.
I know.
Hey, it was a short visit, but it was sure good that you came. Yep.
Bye. We're not in for it on this trip. I don't know how long it will take us to your house. 6 minutes? It's not better than 10. Might be just a good idea to be at their house. Yeah, well, you're certainly welcome.
I
This
see.
whole book.
Uh-huh.
And look at all the eggs.
All different kinds of eggs. That's a field guide to birds' eggs, huh? Great.
Can I have one in the basement?
Let me show them this first, Annie, and then you can show them the baby.
Just 2 eggs. And then I wrote them in order.
Wow.
I wrote them down.
Oh, down. Okay.
And they grow up to 15.
So, in other words, this would be page 1, and this would be page 2.
No, look, so I can show you actually. Well, in here, see they have some in both pages.
Oh, okay, on each
But,
side.
Sometimes it only has one.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So you made a complete record of all the eggs in that book, right, Tim? Wow, that's really something. Look at those guys out there in the berry patch. Lots and lots of red raspberries. Let's go out and look at them. Black raspberries. How do they taste, Tim? Marcia's quite something. She just keeps right on going. The place looks really very nice. The meadow is growing up, and we're getting ready for a 4th of July celebration this afternoon with some friends coming over. What a neat bike!
Tim, right up all the way to the end and turn around for Grandpa. Right back.
Boy, he's captured that, hasn't he?
Watch him turn around. Oh, that's super.
Hey, you're quite a rider. You're really doing good. My goodness, yes.
That little guy. Oh, wow, you go right over a rock.
Boy, that's great, Tim.
This time I'll do something different.
Oh, really? All right, go ahead.
When I have my bike.
Right off across the grass, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, you can ride on the grass, too?
Sure.
Oh, good, okay.
See his license plate? Thanks, Tim.
Ah, yes. Yeah, he really has that mastered. He'd be a good bicycler. Probably have a good motorcycle someday. Yeah, he's highly coordinated. Go out across the grass like you did before, can you?
What?
What?
You kind of do it, and you need to clean that up.
Ooh, gotta work really hard, right? His sacrifice. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Good ride.
That's super.
Really terrific. I think
That's all my trick.
he wanted me to put the camera on him again because he's got some trick he wants to do.
things I did.
The first thing?
Uh-huh. I had to turn around the thing and drive back up here and stand across the side. So I just drove up straight.
Wow, that's really good. I like that. That's a nice bike and a lot of fun.
I
think I've got everything that you need. I'm not quite
right into
Marcia priced that.
Sandpaper that attached, you know, the fact that
my right
as soon as you let it
Hey, Dan, what happened?
Treasure hunt.
Start over again.
They're on a treasure hunt, trying to find clues, and each clue leads them to the next clue, and they have to look up in their Bibles to get an idea of where the next one is hidden. There's a missing word to their clue that they find. So we have two teams going around.
Can you tell us what the clues are?
Not from memory.
Well, that's good.
I think the other one.
Mommy thought the A was higher. Why didn't you get the D?
Can you give us a little word on what you're doing there, Dan?
Okay. So this is a little model rocket, and we did some test firings a couple weeks ago, and it went pretty well. This has got a slightly stronger engine, and it's going to shoot up to about 800 feet, hopefully. And it has a little parachute built in. After it gets up, it sends off a charge that releases the parachute, and then it'll sail back down. It's real calm right now, so it should be good. There's a small
And there's something in it. A rubber band.
Okay.
And a flower stick.
some extra charges. All we have to do is hook up the electrodes to these sensors, and then,
Push the button.
right,
Zooms up. That's pushing for a little bit.
yep. Timmy's going to bend the pusher. Okay, all right, is everybody ready?
Back up.
Down here we
Yeah,
can
that's
watch
the
it
idea.
go up.
Get a little closer. A little closer. It doesn't fall.
This probably goes up like a bullet, doesn't it?
It goes up very fast.
Uh-huh.
Generally faster than you can, well, not faster than you can see.
What color is this one's parachute?
Oh, it's yellow or something. Any detectable, any detectable wind direction?
I don't think so. It's very, very still right now.
Okay. That's going to work. Now hold on, let's count down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Keep it down. Keep it down. Okay, well, that was a misfire.
Oh, after a delay and electrical problems, here we go.
Countdown. Real loud, everybody.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa, whoa, wrong way, Dan. Where'd it go?
There, it opened up.
Way over
You
there.
saw it. You saw it.
Straight up.
Oh, yeah.
Now look, here comes the papers.
Where?
See the 3 papers?
There he comes.
Come on, Tim. Here it comes.
Nice thing done,
Uh-oh.
you too.
It's going to land in the tree.
Not,
Here he comes.
That was a good shot.
That was a great shot. Look at.
Andy, go get it. Keep an eye out for the wads to come down. That one went up good.
Here we are watching fireworks in beautiful Montgomery, Pennsylvania.
Block our view. These are freight trains.
Look at that. It's like a giant sparkle tree.
Now let's watch until it's done.
Okay.
Look.
Watch fireworks too.
Let's watch.
Oh,
They're in
okay.
coal. See, they're full of coal.
I'm in full.
I saw a couple.
Good. That's a pretty purple color. Don't see that on fireworks all the time.
I think what that sound reminds me of. Static on the radio, I guess, or something. You tune the radio better, right?
Grandpa says that Aunt Kathy got afraid of that. That's a loud one.
Whoa.
Whoa, that one stuck in there.
That one was the brightest. Blew it.
Yep, it did.
Right in the middle.
This guy's an artist.
What?
The guy who's shooting him up is an artist. He knows just to send them up.
That was the grand finale.
So the grand finale is amazing.
That's what's happening right now.
You're right, it might be.
It's the grand finale.
Yeah, that's a good finale.
You guys, if the trees are your way, Dan, just come down here.
We're fine.
Why aren't you focusing?
This is the grand finale.
That's it. Getting a lot of booms out of there.
You can't see any more pictures of there either.
Wow. And colors too.
Same thing in that flower.
How to launch it. Big one.
I know some of those are going to land on
Look
my
at that, still going down. Good stuff, huh?
They're about to release some peregrines here, and Dan is in charge.
Annual bird project here in Williamsport. As you can see, the theme of this entire thing is the cooperation between Audubon, the game commission, the community of Williamsport, and not just the city itself, but the entire area. A lot of people have given us a lot of help in this project, financially and otherwise. And we want to recognize Audubon folks first. Vice President Pat Cartwright, Treasurer Bill Cartwright, and President Dan is in the Bahamas, I believe. Aruba. Well, that was either good or bad planning, I'm not sure which. Originally, these birds were supposed to be in a couple weeks ago, so Dan had made his travel plans and so canceled. We also have Ed, where's Ed? Ed St. Christ, his wife, the local rehabilitators who have cared for the birds and who will continue to care for the birds between now and when they fledged on their own. And also Mike Carriga back here, a local falconer who was helpful, not helpful, he did it. He secured the birds for us out in Colorado. And they flew in without any trouble whatsoever on Friday. After a couple delays and it's gray hair and all that, trying to find a bird. Finally got them in and they're all in great shape. Also, I want to introduce Dan Brawning, the biologist for the Game Commission, who heads up the program statewide. And I'm sure some of you media folks would like to speak to him later for the technical background. Questions before we get started? What we're going to do is we're going to band the birds, and then we're taking them up to the rooftop of the hack box, which is somewhat similar to this, okay? Up there, however, from a closed-in area behind, we can feed the birds without them seeing us. And of course, the obvious reasoning for that is to prevent imprinting by human beings, so that they are truly wild birds. So we'll allow the media, two representatives from each of the different media represented to go up on the roof with us. I'm sorry, we cannot allow the public to go up. As of right now, that's a restricted area, and this will be the last time anybody goes up there. Again, just for media only. Question from the group.
South Peregrine that we're able to get to will have two bands placed on their legs, one on each leg. This is Fish and Wildlife band. It has a unique identifying number. In this case, we've wrapped it with electrical tape to give it a color that will help distinguish it from the other two falcons we're releasing. The second band is, has a letter and a number on it, unique letter and number, that if the bird's ever found or even seen from a distance, our hope is that someone will be able to read those, that letter number combination and be able to tell us that they found our bird. And that could happen in the next couple of weeks as the birds are flying around Williamsport, or maybe it'll happen in a few years after this young bird goes off and establishes a nest site somewhere.
That doesn't hurt the bird at all, Kim.
No, they don't feel anything. It's just a little aluminum lock-on band. The birds will live for the rest of its life with that bracelet on. Other leg? This is just a pop rivet band. Same idea. Other leg. Right and left leg. That's perfect.
Thank you. There we go.
Just mention. Left. And how? Ed, how old is this young falcon?
There's two of them that are actually 38 days old today, and there's one that is 3 days younger.
This, he's losing the remains of his down, and probably within just a few days, this bird's going to be ready to fly.
You'll notice in the display the obvious difference between the birds from other locations and yours.
This is doesn't matter. There we go.
I was talking with Vander from Lewisburg, and he found a band on a bird, on a bird that he abandoned 15 years ago. It was recorded. So they know
What species?
the red-tail.
Red-tail.
15 years. Yeah.
In captivity, there's almost been there 20 years of age, laying eggs yet. Okay, birdie.
You're not pushing too hard there, are you? Sound bites here. There we go. I can hear a little life out of them. That was the red one.
He's on the radio.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know how we kids are different personalities. He does it. He doesn't like it. Apparently different.
Left on that one as well. Typical of most birds. I'm gonna put the, I'm gonna switch the cans and get the sun on the other side. Just down to one way to how she's got. I don't know if I should wait or-
Look up the Carson.
Carpet.
Have anything.
Sorry, we've had males that have laid eggs.
Really?
We're not here this week, and it's 28 ounces.
This one, I'm gonna put it on the right. Mark on the right. It should be V2. I'm gonna get the band, shipping bands on the bottom too. There. All right. Six one.
Is this all right?
661. No, that's our V. 661.
All right. Why don't you show that?
Oh, well. You can see they're wild. Don't care much for being held. We didn't.
Get the back and clean it out.
Here's a line.
So I didn't mention before, on the other side of our display there, you'll see a monitor, and had we not experienced some technical difficulties this morning, we would be monitoring the hack site full time, starting right now. Tomorrow morning, hopefully, it'll be in place and working so that people can come into the lobby and see what's going on inside the hack box. Once the birds fledge and go outside the box, we'll change the lens on the surveillance camera that we have up there and put on a 6 to 12 that we can scan or see the entire skyline. We'll be able to watch the birds moving around as they go about their normal routine.
The history of reintroductions have been birds that were captively bred and raised for a specific purpose of release. They were raised in a chamber with an adult, so all that adult-young interaction happened for the first 3 weeks of their life, until almost 4 weeks really, until now, so that they they're imprinted as peregrines. They know they're peregrines, and they're wild and rather hostile to adults, and that's to people. That's the way we'd like to see it. Other parts of the project around the state have used birds from other sources. We've pulled eggs from bridges, but in this case it's applied just in terms of what was available. We got birds from a breeder.
You folks have any idea whether there's going to be another release later in the summer at this stage?
No, this is the last, release.
Well, they had mentioned the possibility of getting some additional birds later on.
We don't have any line on any other birds as far as I know.
If it happened, we would use them.
Oh, okay.
We probably wouldn't know until the day before, the birds are available, so then we would invent the box upstairs, I guess, or maybe another location. I don't know. This would be up to the techs here.
I've got another box.
Appropriate enough.
4th of July, right?
If anybody from the media would like to pursue us on up to the rooftop, we'll keep the numbers to a minimum. But then there'll be opportunity as we place the birds in the box, and then they're going to be left alone from that point on. It'll be the last time they have direct human contact, hopefully. Okay.
You've taken care of the cooling tower up there that was
Yeah, there's been a net over it since we even talked about doing this again. Definitely. Okay.
Media folks want to just wait over here in the corner. We'll head up on the elevator.
It's too late.
We're all going to go up on the rooftop, but we have to be very quiet.
I got them right here, Dan.
All right, thank you. You have to do that in public then?
Now we're up on the top of, what's the name of this building, Marcia?
Genetti.
Genetti's building here in Williamsport.
Everybody.
You might end up with a bit nose on that kind of thing. You just...
Way in the back of the seat, Look where the water Well, he's just holding it so. Yeah. For a minute, so that
Yeah.
I remember him doing the music for the
Just to explain what we're doing, there was a band that they came, that they were shipped with, that identified them individually. Those are the permanent ones. That one wants to keep the band, I guess. In order to keep the bands from bumping together or whatever, we've taken the old band off, so they just have the two bands that I showed you. The only bands that are necessary to identify it.
While they're doing that, if no one has already mentioned, you've seen the fact that it's a one-way glass, so we can observe the birds from the interior of that room, and also the feeding tube there that the food will be dropped into them. Ed and I have a little bet going. I say when they fledge they're going to go to this pipe right here, and he says no, up there. So we'll have to wait and see. For a cup of coffee.
Guys are big brothers
Dan, how many days you figure they're going to be in before they launch? Judging from their development, I would say 2 days possibly. They may go out in 2 days. The timing is very important. You don't want to hold them any longer than necessary. Otherwise, their first flight will be a long one, and that's dangerous. Oh, yeah. Did you get the handoff? Yep. Oh, it's off already. That's just about the... Check the numbers on it. Is that RX? No, 184 RX. It might be RV. They're all RV. One with the red. Yeah, it is. There it is. Wild bird. Ideally, that's the last time the birds will be handled, unless if they get into some trouble around town and we have to retrieve them. Hope not.
While we're not necessarily looking for a call from everyone who sees a bird fly over Williamsport, we do want to hear about anything unusual, and if it's if you feel that it is one of the falcons, please call the Game Commission office. That might be the best number to use because we have around-the-clock dispatcher over there that can answer the phone for us and get a hold of either Ed, Dan, or Mike, or myself, and we'll follow through on it.
Particularly if the bird's ever found down on the ground or in a low place that might make it vulnerable, then we'll be particularly interested in a call at that point. Within a week, though, they could be flying around town and end up almost anywhere. Well, that's pretty much it.
Any questions?
Last year we feel a falconer who raises them for this purpose. He lives in Colorado. We made contact with him a few months ago, and he set aside these 3 birds for us.
What happens next? Now you've got them here in the hatchery tower. What is the next step?
The birds are about 37, 38 days old. At between 40 and 42, these young falcons will be ready to fly. At that, the day before, hopefully the day before they're ready to fly, we'll bring the bars down, allowing them free access to the outdoors, and within the next couple of days, our hope is that they'll develop their flying ability and start flying around the city of Williamsport.
You will continue to feed them right here for a while.
Yeah, absolutely. They are dependent on the food that's provided here at the hack site. Food will be sent through the hack site doors and broadcast a little bit on the floor of the roof here. over the next month and a half until they're catching food on their own. Up until that point, they're totally dependent on us.
What has the success ratio been with this kind of a project in the past? Not necessarily here.
Well, on the big picture answer of that, the project has this kind of effort. Packing peregrines has resulted in the recovery of the peregrine falcon in the eastern United States. There were no falcons nesting 25 years ago, and there are now about 100 pairs in the eastern United States. Generally, you lose quite a few birds. It's the reality of wildlife in general, but our hope is that 2 or 3 of these will eventually make it over the next year and find nest sites sometime in the future.
I'm just trying to get a feel for the faces and the names. Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.
And you can refer to it over your shoulder. The hack box is it's a piece of equipment that's been developed. Hold the mic down. It's been developed over time. The box itself has sufficient room for the young birds to develop. There's space within it, but it also, the bars allow the birds to see out into the environment, because this is going to be their home over the coming weeks. There's a one-way piece of glass in the back, and also a trap door where food can be placed in the box without the birds seeing people feed them. We don't want wild peregrines to associate people and food, because if they did, then they may come and approach a person on the street. It would be dangerous for the people and the birds.
Okay. And just one more time for my purposes, that first sentence you're talking about the hack box.
Okay. The hack box is a piece of equipment that's been developed over years that provides a safe and secure location for the birds as they develop, and also a site which really serves as their home.
Great, I appreciate it. And now, the last question is, what next? What do you anticipate these birds will be doing next?
Well, the birds are 38 days old, and they'll be capable of flight between 40 and 42 days of age. They're developing very quickly, and within the next couple days, we're going to be bringing the door of the hack box, basically the bars, down flat, allowing the birds access to the environment. They'll start developing their flying abilities within the next week.
I appreciate it.
Christine Donato.
All right, tell us again.
Alexis Christine Donato, born February 26th. She's 18 weeks old. She looks like she's 6 months old.
Like she's 7, 8 old.
I think she's like 17 pounds, 12 ounces.
Mommy, 17.
Yeah.
And that is?
Tori.
Hi, Tori.
Earrings.
Do you like your earrings, Tori?
Oh, she loves those earrings. Get a
Oh.
good picture of those earrings.
I did. I got a
Bobby,
close-up.
say hello.
There's Bobby.
It's amazing. Your daughter looks just like you, including your son.
Oh, he's a spitting image Bob.
Yep. Sure is. And we don't know about Alexis yet. Tori, what are you going to make out of that wood? A lemonade stand. And where are you going to have it? Hmm? Good. What is your name? Roshini. Roshini. And? Deepak. And what are you doing?
Looking the ice cream out the ice cream theater.
Is it hard work?
Not really.
The Bible, what these words
Our grandchildren love to lick the beaters, and they get right in there and bump heads and just lick it with their tongues. We're here at Sandy Cove Bible Conference and having a wonderful time. Oh, having a good time. How you doing, Andy? That's a good boy. And we have some of the folks of our church here too. We'll find them as we go. There's Susan Lurkey. And there's some more out there. Dan just came out. This is a great reunion. Hi, Peter. What's her name, Rosita?
Erin.
Erin, okay.
My name is Erin.
Oh,
She'll
that's
tell you in a
neat. And that is Sierra there?
Yeah.
Okay, there she is. She's having a wonderful time. Very good.
Brian and Kenneth over here. Andrew.
And out there is Kenneth and Janelle and Andrew. Okay. There's Brian and Rosita. Okay. And here we are back to our family again. Our family having a good time. And there's the mom.
We're at Sandy Cove Conference Center. Sandy Cove Ministries, perhaps. Grandpa and Kitty, they're actually in the children's school, but they're having a really good time. Kitty's in here somewhere. What they're singing.
Oh,
Sandy Cove and dive off. We're going to get him diving. He's waiting his turn. Here he goes. That's his turn. Here he goes. There he is. He made it up. After that belly flop, we're going to try a little bit of a better dive here, maybe. Oh, that was... that's a feet first there.
There's a lifeguard in charge. I think he must be a Marine drill sergeant, man. He runs this place.
Keep on. When I want to talk to you, they don't say excuse me, please. Unless you want to, you know, keep at it, you know.
How long, what's your son's name?
JR.
JR, how long is he sitting there?
A half an hour.
Oh my goodness, JR.
In 4 minutes.
There's Alice Allison.
We're trying not to get the marshmallow in Marcia's hair.
And there's little Joshua Allison. Look at that little guy. A living dynamo he is, right? And
Wave to the camera.
there's Matthew.
Hey, Matt. Okay, Matt.
Let Matthew concentrate on the marshmallows.
Cannibalizing the
You might want to help him eat it. It's going to be messy.
whatever's left.
And there is Tori.
Ingrid wants the rest of the s'more.
Goodness.
It just doesn't have any chocolate.
And there's David.
Oh, that's a
Hey, it's really great.
Joshua, did you have a marshmallow?
Look at.
Did you make a marshmallow?
Yeah, Marcia's helping you.
No,
Isn't
get
that
it
so
in the fire.
sweet?
Oh, look at that.
Here's your hair. You've had enough chocolate. Nice fire. Matthew, are you smiling?
And there's Bob getting a drink, getting a picture.
Good smile, man.
Oh,
Oh, you never get me out of this smile.
Smile.
How do you like it? Is it all done?
Yeah, I
I'll
think.
change it right now.
Well, you can wait till the paper changes.
Tell us about that. Tell us about that boy, David.
Oh, well, this is Joshua Laverne, and he's two years old now, and he was born in Seattle. Well, yeah, born in Portland, that's right.
Did you get one yet, honey? Bob, did you get some more?
Did you
Is that good?
He's not sure about that.
You put it back? Oh. Put that right in your mouth.
Bobby's been awake for a while. He doesn't want to come out though.
Mommy, look, Daddy, what's that?
Wow, Matt.
That's the marshmallow, Bob.
Whoa, just how you here.
Is this your marshmallow?
What you doing, Joshua?
What are those? Can you see?
That's a truck, isn't it?
What type of truck is that?
Bobby, what are you doing, honey?
David, tell us about your work.
Well,
Bobby, here's the
I work with 6 other orthopedic surgeons in Binghamton, New York.
You have to get used to
And
it.
I do about half of my work is hand surgery, and the other half is general orthopedics.
Use saws and hammers and
Yeah,
chisels and
all that stuff.
electric drills. And
Yeah, they're run by some are electric and some are run by air. Yeah, by nitrogen tanks. We work at 3 different hospitals in our area, so we're bouncing around. We work primarily at one that's right next door to our office.
look at that woman's wrists.
Oh, look at you, got some fire in you.
Look at her wrists.
take it. Al, show them how to do it.
Both of them at the same time? Was it in the winter time?
Well, that was after building 6.
Can you move them very much? We got Moshe. Probably took you a while to get them back. And that's been how long? 9 years.
I think the ortho did a good job.
Oh, yeah.
I think he put it together nicely.
That's what he said, special editions and stuff is what she's talking about, yeah. Come on, girls. Thank you very much. Thank you for the marshmallows. It was wonderful to see you tonight. Oh, yeah, and we love Captain. If I could have, but I had no choice, but there he was.
That's right.
They walk.
Hi, Tim.
Timmy.
Oh, nice smile. He looks like a BMX racer, doesn't he?
He's ready to go.
Nature trail. I mean, he has these roots sticking up. He just goes through the nature trail.
Can I do a marshmallow, please? And they walk.
Oh, here's some
They
white.
walk.
He's going to have melted chocolate on his hand.
Oh, he knows how to do it. Hold your fingers.
Go!
Yeah. Okay, I thought I'd seen a third one.
Twins.
That must have been
This guy was there yesterday. I think Rotund Valley.
Oh, there's Bobby.
He was blowing
There's
the whistle.
Bobby. Gonna have him.
I don't believe everyone's looking like it was at the top of the conversation.
What?
Until Bobby got buzzed, then it wasn't fun for me anymore.
Hello there. We're in Sandy Cove Bible Conference Camp and we're having a wonderful time.
Except for the Gestapo in the pool, right?
Yes, but even that will have a Christian attitude
Now
about it.
say, Daddy.
No, I have to get real high.
Criticism.
There you go.
I'm trying to be real good about things.
Bobby's almost done his, watch out for that guy. Oh, fire on the bottom. Fire. Oh, my goodness. 2-year-old, where did you learn that, Alice? I do not know.
I got fire.
Oh, they forgot.
Look at them guys.
Tell us about her, Ingrid.
She is
On a
Alexis
diet.
Christine. She is not. She is just pleasantly plump. And she's a good baby, excellent baby. She's our little gal here. And she's got a nice big dimple right there.
She's not fat, she's just fluffy. Take a picture
She's
of the
fluffy.
children. She's fluffy.
They say she's the Michelin tire baby.
She's just fluffy.
That's somebody's supper.
Together. Okay, great. Great. Here we go.
stick.
Oh, man, get out of the picture, honey.
That's a great smile. I just.
And maybe I can have a picture.
Here, look, they're going to take a picture while you're in a good mood.
Come here, buddy.
Okay.
No more. No more.
You smile.
We're gonna go back in the meeting.
Oh, you can't smile?
Say cheese. Cheeseburger.
Okay, wait a minute. Just hold it for a little bit.
Get his finger out of his nose. He's picking his nose.
Okay.
Cheeseburger!
You say cheeseburger. Matthew, look
Say
at
cheeseburger, ma'am.
Say cheeseburger.
Da, 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 da.
Bobby, come here,
I
honey,
thought you wanted
Bobby.
your picture taken. I thought you wanted your picture taken.
Okay.
That one was
Going.
a very good one. She's not
Hold
going
my
to take
hand.
I've got one more.
1,
Listen.
2. Come on, go to mommy. This is the last time. 1, 2.
Really gonna appreciate it.
Hey, Jim, I like your hat.
Thank you. Specially made. It's in.
Oh, it's great. It's great. Well, this is, what event is this anyway? I can't think. What event?
Williamson annual August water frolic.
Do you know anything about the place we're meeting in here?
Rick filmed me. I'm beside that. Like it.
Huh?
I don't know a thing about it.
But we've been meeting here for a few years, I'm told.
4, 5, 6, 7. Tom does the cooking. Kids have fun.
Hey,
We haven't had a visual feed done before though.
yes.
key to good movies is acting.
We got a bunch of actors in this church. There's no doubt about it.
Daddy, get me!
Hi, Abby. Can you say hi? And there is... What is that?
It's a hairdo!
A new one? Wow, that's beautiful. We don't have to tell anybody. That's Elizabeth. We don't have to tell anybody that. And there's Allie.
Daddy going to meet? Nathan.
Isaac. Great swimming.
Hey, Dad! Let's get ready for that!
Okay.
Nathan needs to go under.
No, he's ready for that.
See that front hairdo?
Sure, our elders here who are consulting at the gate
There you go.
to do the business.
It takes real skill to get these actions. Is that what it is?
These guys are in charge of the church.
Does he want us to do something? He's going to show us something. Yeah.
These guys are the elders. Sing, Tom. Oh,
That's a good tune.
I thought it said in Scripture that elders have to know how to sing.
Sing by the door and I'll help you out.
These guys in charge of the church. Can you imagine?
It is kind of frightening. Scary, very scary.
Yeah, it's very scary to think that God has entrusted the church to us. Oh, my.
I recall us putting that he was able to do videos on the job description.
No, I don't remember that. I didn't put that on, no.
Missed! That was wicked.
That was the last bottom one.
Huh?
The last bottom one.
No, it's not. It's the middle one. And he misses.
Is there a pavilion here?
A what?
A pavilion where we can go when it rains?
Oh my goodness.
What?
That's Gerald.
I'm
Here you go. Come on, pass. Defender got you. What skill?
See inside it says REC.
Okay, it is recording. You have to say something profound now.
Yeah, you have a letter addressed to you.
This is Pastor Wayne doing pastoral work.
Blankenbecklers, yeah.
What a name.
Yeah. Imagine the Arabs trying to figure that name out.
How do I stop this?
Push the button again.
Stevie?
That's Terry Gray Seitz. Seats.
Sorry, you can pronounce it wrong.
Right.
Making a special appearance here at Emmanuel's annual picnic.
Tim did not come, right?
Well, no, he's home, preparing for his Sunday school lesson tomorrow, and then we have a wedding at 5 o'clock that we need to go to.
Very good.
So we won't be able to come.
Those tags are duplicate. We have the whole set.
Does that mean we're live?
Elder John, yes. I had a picture of the other elders, and we were wondering why the Lord entrusted the work of the church to us.
Yeah, it's amazing, really. It's absolutely, I was befuddled for a moment. It really is amazing. It's just grace all the way.
Boy, he's good. He's good. He really is.
Down. Put it down on the floor, and then I want you
I have a feeling we're going to get a shower.
These are the trees.
We can all run for the cars until it's over and then come back.
This is the Emmanuel Church picnic at Garrett Williamson Park. And everyone is enjoying the pool this afternoon. A lot of splashing around going on here. There goes Wayne. Sitting on the edge, getting ready to jump in. This is the deep end. This is for the real swimmers.
Hey, look at that. A big smile. Right over the grill.
It's hot here. I want to tell you, those are red hot coals.
Who's the main chef over here? All right. You're not the main chef, John?
I'm an assistant.
Okay.
I move the little dogs.
All right. There's the main chef. Knows his business there. Tell us about the grill, Tom.
Tell us about the grill. This is the Terry Grace Memorial Grill. And this was donated to the church, the generosity. And we've used this now for many moons to do our annual summer fellowship. It holds quite a bit, as you can see. Just enough for me. We're able to try to get everybody going and first go around there.
Ooh, we got square burgers too.
Round square.
Today? Probably.
Now, there's quite a bunch came here, right, Jim? Ended up to be quite a bunch here after they finally all gathered. Rachel, do you enjoy reading?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Oh, it's good. And you especially have fun this summer reading, right?
Yeah. But I just don't want you to teach me.
Rachel learned to read this summer. I mean, really love it, right?
Well, really love it, yeah, this summer.
That's great. Say something.
Hi.
What's your name?
Steve.
What?
Albrecht. Cover it up.
Arab colt. There you go. Funny looking. Look at this bunch. Wow.
You guys know that in
some cultures, the children wouldn't even think of getting their food till the adults had eaten.
Here's Wayne in the baseball game at the church picnic. He made it to first base. There was an error on the part of the pitcher.
That's catchable.
There he goes, trying to get to second. There's Tom Albrecht at the bat. Batting left-handed. And this is the outfield here. Wayne made it to second. Jim Sauer at the bat here. Up, solid hit. Caught by one of the Battaglia boys right there. Or no, that.
This is one of those gorgeous late summer days here in central Pennsylvania at Dan's Place. It's about 70 degrees and a slight breeze blowing, and everything is green and beautiful. Let's look around.
Dad, Grandpa's got it on video.
No, he's not allowed to. Here, you do it.
No.
You don't think?
There. Hey.
You working on a project, Andy?
Yeah.
These two guys are quite the carpenters.
Yeah, they like it. Hey, you went right there?
No.
Well, what's your project going to be, Tim?
That screwdriver you said was too big for me with this.
Okay. You're going to put one on this side? Then this is all the way at the end? Where? That's not the right one. That was longer. Maybe this is the one. You want it to go something like that? Something like that? Okay. Why don't you tell your grandpa on the camera what you're making? Do you
I'm
know?
making, kind of like a seed thing. And, well, that's screwing me in. That's too hard for me.
Well, yeah, this is a power tool. You don't use the power tools yet.
And then we did it about.
Well, it's a battery powered. It's not quite as strong.
Now let's see what we need. I'm willing to
How does that work, Andy? That's very interesting.
Hey, Daddy.
Mm-hmm. What's that for? You figure out where it goes, okay?
Goes right here.
Oh, these buildings. I have to take care of something.
Dad, you need to drive it in.
No, the ground is real solid right now. That won't hurt a thing.
What do you have there, Andy?
Showed your wings, yep.
Well, the next job that we're going to look at here is to try to put a trailer hitch on this car. It'll be a bit of a job. Well, a couple hours later, the job is done. The hitch is bolted on there with a little aggravation, and we're almost ready to pull a trailer. Well, I finished my project, but I see you're in the middle of smelly one.
Oh, yeah.
So what is that you're putting on there?
Some more kind of wood preservative. Hope to get a few extra years of life out of this deck.
Wood life.
Wood life.
And the kids have been helping you too.
They started the painting and they got a little tired of it,
I'm
but
carrying 2 heavy buckets.
right now they're cleaning the sandbox mixed with water. It sounds like a lot of fun.
That's the noise you hear, this little private plane going over. Hey, what are you guys doing?
We're making a sand land. No, we're making a creek.
Sorry, dear?
Yeah. No, we're making.
You're welcome, sir.
And I have to carry a heavy bucket. Whoa! Oh!
It's kind of like being at the shore, isn't it?
Look it! Hey, tiny ice being out of oven, isn't it? Look, I got a good idea. Whoa! Let's go hold that up. I guess we can't have it. This is heavy. Look, we need to make the land higher. No. Yeah. We have to. It's not here.
Who are your friends, Tim?
Tell Grandpa who's with you guys so that he can see it on the video.
I'm Jane. I'm Derek.
Hi, Derek. And there's James. Your neighbor boys, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's good to have you. You were a big help putting the hitch on.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, what a...
You don't I? Yeah. Thanks, Sandy. What? Yeah, with all that stuff piled. I need that elf. Whoa! Now it's flooding even more, man. Guys, I'm wanting to get... There contain more to... Ah! Better hurry it up. Oh. I'm making all this higher.
No. Well, why don't we... I have to leave at 5:30. Why don't we just put...
That's the first...
You won again.
I always win.
I was broke twice and I came back with a little money, but not enough to get out of it. Timmy is the better businessman. He is the better businessman. Should we divide up the money?
No, it's too up.
You don't want to bother with that?
No.
I think I'm going to go to a different color next time.
Why?
Because I don't think this is a good color for me. I think I'm going to use blue. Maybe yellow.
There.
You want to play a game with me, Tim?
He has to get ready for bed.
Oh.
His mom said he was supposed to go to bed at 6:30.
Oh. You've had a long and busy day.
Time was running out.
Time was running out.
There was a flash of light from the tower. The wizard was getting his magic ready. Harry, you've got to do something, cried Will. Harry put Will down. He went to stand, he thought. After all, only a forest giant. Who cares if I turn into stone? Harry, come back, cried Will. And the people heard when the people heard Will yelling, they peeked out there, cried.
What's it mean when there's a tape flashing?
You're just running out of tape.
There was another flash of light.
Just keep running it until it stops.
you making?
Just making some oatmeal for this morning's breakfast.
And of course, they all live happy ever after.
Happily.
Happily ever after.
Let me show you a word. Let me show you a word in this book that points out how difficult the English language is for people to learn. Okay, it's 3 pages back. Let's go. 1. Can you hold that page so that this word here? What is that word? B-U-S-Y.
Busy.
Now, if you use that phonetically, it would be buzzy, wouldn't it? Bussy? B-U-S-Y?
Bussy.
Bussy. With the
But
U.
you
Bussy.
learned it.
Bussy or
So,
bussy?
hold on a second.
But that's in English, you have to learn words like that.
You are reading slow.
What do you have in your mouth?
Sand taffy.
What?
Salt one. Salt on taffy.
You're sucking on it. Is it sticking your teeth together? No? Okay. Andy, what do you call what you have?
Sanding.
Yes.
Yicklet.
What are you doing with it?
Doing it.
You made a whistle out of your licorice, didn't you? Toot toot.
You going to work, Dan?
Yeah, it should be.
How far do you commute?
2 flights of stairs.
One flight.
Yeah, it's a short commute.
That must